the wintry mix outside to come into the nice chilly confines of the Ford Center. This is an exciting day for the city of Evansville. I am proud to announce that Evansville will be the newest member of the Southern Professional Hockey League with a brand new team beginning in the 2016-2017 season. 3 years ago, yeah, somebody can applaud. Yeah. 3 years ago, hockey fans turned out in record numbers to support the Icemen, and aren't we glad that they have done so? That was when they played in the Central Hockey League. As the SPHL is the most comparable league today, Evansville now has the opportunity to make professional hockey successful both for the city and our new team owner. I think in many respects, Evansville has become a great hockey town, and all that credit goes to the Icemen fans and the Evansville Icemen. I know many of the fans are here today, so let me thank you for supporting hockey and supporting for the Evansville Icemen for the last 9 years. Today, though, we take a new step forward in Evansville's professional hockey history. Over the past several weeks, I've had the pleasure to meet a new team owner and a team commissioner, both of whom bring great passion and excitement to the rink. And because of the love of the game, when our city was at a crossroads, a local businessman and a self-admitted super fan has stepped forward with his family to make an investment to continue the hockey legacy in Evansville. That super fan is Mike Hall, who you'll hear from in just a second. Mike has entered into a partnership with VenueWorks to ensure that professional hockey remains in Evansville next season. This time, it's my pleasure to introduce Mike and his family. They're going to come forward and they're going to tell you a little bit about their investment in hockey here. And then we'll hear from Jim Combs, who's the commissioner of the SPHL, and be happy to take your questions. So with that, I'd like to introduce Mike. Please step forward, bring your family up, and let's welcome the new owner of our Evansville hockey franchise.
Okay. I want to thank everybody for showing up today. It's a few more people than I really expected, and I really do appreciate it. But it's an exciting day for my family and Evansville hockey. A little bit about me, like the mayor said, my name is Mike Hall. I've lived in Evansville my entire life. I want to introduce my family. My wife, Laura, 20 years. This is my youngest son, Ethan, 9 years old. My daughter, Emma, 11. And my oldest son, Mitch, is 16. I want to talk a little bit how this whole thing got started. So back in 2012, my brother, sitting right there, got me some tickets to an Evansville Icemen game. So we went to the game, he invited me out, and we had so much fun. We went to a few games that I bought season tickets for the next year. It meant a lot to me. It was really neat. In 2013, I met Coach Jeff Pyle, and we became really good friends. He told me about his plans for the team and how a hockey team should work with it, what it should bring to the community and how it should work with the community. I bought into it, and that was a great season. And a lot of people remember that. At that point, I realized I had gone 43 years of my life and just realized that I just witnessed the most perfect game, which is hockey. I enjoyed the games, but mostly the players' involvement in the community. I loved the kids being around the players. They enjoyed that. I'm sorry. And the positive influence that the team had on the community and my kids. My kids, both the boys play hockey now. And pretty much that's what we do in the winters now. Hockey's pretty much taken over our lives in the winters. We spend most of it here at the Ford Center. The two boys play at Swander. My daughter, I coach her basketball team. We do that too. If we're not here, we're traveling to tournaments with the boys. And we even go to the Ontario Hockey League games up in Sarnia. My best friend, Jimmy King, has a son, Jeffrey King, that plays for Sarnia. And we attend a lot of those games as well. So just want to talk a little bit about when things started looking like it wasn't going to work out for Evansville. I wanted to be part of a solution of how we could keep pro hockey in Evansville. And as I started looking at it, I contacted people from the ECHL, the SPHL. I talked to the Ontario Hockey League. I talked to every league you could imagine, just trying to get some ideas. And along the way, I made some really good friends. And one of my good friends is here today, the owner of the Huntsville Havoc, Keith Jeffries, back here. I really appreciate you being here and supporting me. And Bob McGinn, the new Roanoke franchise owner. I researched all of the information about minor league hockey that I could get my hands on. When it was finally announced that pro hockey was not going to come back or not going to be in Evansville, I went to work even harder to find a solution that would be sustainable and profitable in the Evansville market. And I approached the city with my findings and presented them with a plan. Once the analysis was done, it was clear-cut that the SPHL stood out as the league with the best business model for the city of Evansville to sustain pro hockey for the long term. And just in closing, I want to talk about some goals that we have for this organization. We want to create a sustainable, long-term pro hockey for the city of Evansville. We want to invest and participate in outreach programs and charitable causes that make a positive difference in the community. We won't only build better hockey players, but also better people. We want to create a more affordable and value-added experience for the fans. We want to provide an entertaining, competitive ice hockey team that will win. And the last thing and most important to me, is we want to become the crown jewel of minor league hockey by which all other franchises will be measured off the ice and on the ice. So just going forward and in closing, so in the upcoming months, I've got to really concentrate on surrounding myself with the most talented people I can find. And that search has begun. When those people are hired, we'll make some press releases and some announcements, and I'll try to keep everybody informed there. We started working on the season ticket packages, and we look for those to be announced in early March, around that time frame. And we will have a Name the Team contest, and we're still trying to work out the details of that. So I really want the community involved in thinking of a name that will be good for Evansville. And we're going to take that serious. And how we do that, we're going to work out the details of it. So I'm really looking forward to that and see what people come up with. And in closing, so all the details of this for now, until we get up and running, will be on at the www.thesphl.com. And there will be a contact button where you can send me emails and so forth and so on. I appreciate it. That's it.